Ancient Apparition and Spectre in the top lane. We have Mirana solo laning top. See, we have a Husker and Invoker mid. This is pretty fun stuff we got right here. I love Invoker.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's a wizard.
Oil the joints,
all.
sharpen the blades.
See, we have Lifesteal roaming nice sexiness in the jungle. And we have a little fight going on right here with Twin Versailles and Venomancer. And Venomancer might not get him with DPS, probably due to the stacks of reactive armor. Reactive armor, saving his ass like usual, giving him that passive regen for damage instances and armor. We have a Drill Ranger bot going with the typical thing where she goes with the frost arrows, which is going to slow the shit out of her enemy. And she's got that passive precision aura buffing her attack.
By the gods, the Dire's bottom tower doesn't even have arms to defend itself. What a brave tower.
Think 40 agi at level
It's all the same to me.
So we have two Venomancer.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Run, little bottom tower. Run.
Huskar is saying, I'm not having your shit today, bitches, and I'm going to stand by my turret. We have two people top Spectre and Ancient Apparition. We got Spectre kind of farming it up, and Mirana's kind of paying it passively. And we have that as a pickup of a Midas on Nature's Prophet, giving him the bonus control and the XP in the jungle every, I'm saying, let's see, yeah, every like 100 seconds. Which is like, what, 2 and 10? Is that like 2 minutes and 10 seconds? So not much going on right now. Lifestealer's working his way back in the jungle. He's gonna spot, Venomancer's gonna spot the DD.
Double damage.
What he does with that, I don't know. We have Prophet still farming in the jungle. He's got a pretty nice set. Popular staff too. If I know correctly. Popular. So we have Huskar still mid. Just kind of sitting around. Phase Tread's already completed. And Invoker Midas, which I've seen quite a lot. This kind of, I guess it's some sort of way to accelerate gold in EXP.
Denied.
I don't know. I'm not really good with that character. Just started playing him. Let's see if we go look in the jungle. See, yeah, he's gonna take some jungle farm. Jungle Lifestealer, which can be scary depending. I think he'd probably be more scary if he had a Midas, but then again, like, everybody's got Midas, and I'm not sure why. And we have a fight going on bot, she's cross-arrowing him, gank, and he spits all over him, and then they kill him. And that move would be Venomous Gale. Looks like Timbersaw's stacks couldn't save him. Invoker using his Forged Spirit to come back while he farms. Not bad, but that thing's gonna die anyways. There's only so much it does at a low level. I don't know if a lot of math, depending on if you go Phosphex or Exort. Let's see. Pulling the wave, defending the tower. I am a horrible commentator, but I promise this gets better. Triple Exort.
Short-sighted of you.
Timbersaw roaming around the jungle. Wondering what he's gonna do. He's gonna stumble across. He's gonna stumble across Lifestealer. Let's see what happens. And they're gonna fight. He's gonna do Rage. Nature's Prophet blocking off his path. Oh no, they were on the same team. Didn't notice that. So that means, in turn, he missed what we would call his, what is that skill?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Run, little bottom tower. Dire's structures are fortified,
Spectre's
just like me.
Top. Going for
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It looks like, which is pretty good because you can throw that through trees and obstacles, and you can just ride the lightning, so to speak, and just escape pretty damn easy, or chase pretty damn easy, as if it locks on target, it's gonna drag the trail along the ground. God. There's like nothing fucking happening this match so far, other than
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
mid tower's getting attacked, but not much is going to happen, for he does not have much push, unless he had, you know, a stronger set of Forge Spirits, which I'm not sure what the build is, but then he'll get 2 when they do tons of damage. But I'm pretty sure the damage is based on Exort.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Oh, that's got to hurt.
Tuskar laning the bot lane now. I guess that would be what you would call a rotation, but if I get a feeling, we're going to get a Mirana Vengeful, or Venom, and that is going to miss, and that would be Sacred Arrow. Alright, up. Okay, we have Gale, and he's going to poke him, and he's going to keep poking him, and he's going to take the turret. And top is
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no arms to defend itself.
Wow, it's just, this is like Midas match this game. What is this?
Radiant's top tower is under
It's
attack.
like a Midas party. We have 1, 2, 3. Who else had Midas? There's no fucking way.
Oh, that's not good for the Radiant.
So, I was thinking, isn't there like 4 people with Midas? There's no way, that's stupid. Well, I mean, aside from, it's a good item, but it takes about 20 minutes to pay off if the Alright, he's gonna try to make plays happen.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. It was a valiant effort.
Snap. And he's just gonna sit there and it's gonna be like Metapro. And us being him with those stacks of armor and health. I'm gonna count him as like 3 people. The best you can do right now is spam Chakra and Whirling Death. Ancient Apparition.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world, being attacked.
And that stack's gonna hurt him. He's probably gonna have to sit on Quas for a while, getting his regen. And Quas, depending on how many stacks, you know, it's gonna give him 4. That's gonna give him 6 bonus regen. So it's probably gonna take like a couple minutes to fully heal again. Let's see what we got up top. Alright, so we have her still in the jungles. Spectre's kind of just taking it nice and slow. And by slow, I mean fast. Ooh, Midas is going to come back up, so that's going to be another big camp she can take. You get maximized gold and EXP from that. And, God, you know, I like this build. I like this build. At least he's going something I like. What I like about this is because you get the burning spears. Basically, it's DPS. It's like damage over time. And at this level, he's doing 20 damage, and it's got a 7-second burn. So I mean, early game, let's say you're having 1 of that. That's like 5 seconds of 7. So that's 7. That's a big amount of damage you're losing per arrow. And the smart thing he's doing. Wow. Alright, Chakra trapped in by the trees. They're gonna poke him. He's gonna take a freaking solar flare. Die. He's gonna infest. He's gonna explode. And then you're gonna get another kill for him, which would be him being Timber. Or the crazy son of a bitch.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no arms to defend itself.
And that is his nigga. And
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Off to
Timber!
A right start. So a lot happened there. And I can barely recap it because I'm so slow. But you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start nice and easy. You gotta start somewhere. This is where it all begins. Me? And you have, I'm gonna close chat. This chat's gonna distract the shit out of me probably. Alright, so we have most of Radiant's top jungle and getting snowballed by a giant bowling ball. Farming the jungle, they know they're there. I'm wondering what they're gonna do. Spectre kind of sitting around. Probably going... still jungling, I'm assuming. I don't even have to assume, it's obvious. With Nature's Prophet helping Tuskar mid, assuming... I don't have to assume shit. They're pushing the mid lane. And hopefully they
Dire's
could,
top tower is under attack.
they could try and, you know, trade towers here, because
Dire structures are fortified.
they could trade 2
That's
for
what the
1. That
wispy
would be
glow of Radiant's
pretty
bottom
nice,
tower
actually.
is under attack.
Let's see who's gonna get it.
The Dire's top tower is
Dire
doing its
is
best,
gonna
but it
lose
doesn't
top
look
pretty
good.
fast.
The Radiant's bottom tower has
And
seen
I don't
better
think they're
days.
gonna be able to take mid or and. Oh no, they're gonna try and save this shit. And they keep it back for now. This is pretty nice, but that is so low. And I would say it's in deny range.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Good.
Radiant's middle tower was killed by the Radiant.
Mirana can only watch as they lose bot tower. Hopefully she can land a Sacred Arrow, and, you know, yeah, this would be the time. Land a Sacred Arrow. Okay, he's gonna rage and best. Alright, dead. A lot of shit going on there. I hear a solar flare, don't know where it went. Alright, Chakra, heals in the middle. Okay, Sacred Arrow, stuns Nature's Prophet, taken in the ass. Manages to get a kill. And TP. Now this is some exciting stuff we've got here. Alright, we've got Rage, and we've got, I always forget the skill. Okay, Rage Open Wounds, and he kills Timbersaw. Stacks are not going to save him there. Alright, Shadow Blade goes off. He's going to trap him in the trees. He's going to poke him. Oh, he's going to turn the trees into tree ends. And that was a Spectral Dagger. And the fight is now over. And from the looks of it, you've got 3-1. Not a bad trade. They trade, you know, with somewhat, I don't know what you would consider, like a somewhat carry tank, probably, bursty. Well, he's basically pure damage. Or, you know, you traded a Lifestealer, you've traded, I think Invoker died that one too. It was either Invoker or Drow, and then Mirana for that. So, I mean, you took out a big chunk of their team in that fight, taking away their gold. And taking people's gold is always nice. And sets them back, but knowing them, they've had the Midases. They've got, you know... I thought they had more than one Midas. There's no way. Oh, okay, so Radiant has just the Midas, and they have... the other team has 2 Midases. I mean, I would assume... the way I like Spectre, I mean, I guess he's trying to increase farm to get to that early, you know, Radiance, which is why Sacred Relic is there. But I mean, I like the Vanguard as much as... people hate the I don't know, it's like, people have this problem with Vanguard not being a strong item, unless you get it as like an early game pickup if you're doing really good. But it's a lot of damage block, and it's decent regen. It's like, you know, it's basically having like a Dragon's Blood, but, you know, it's taking up an item slot, and it keeps her alive. I think it's worth it, but, because they do have a lot of poke. It's all physical, like, when it dumbs down to it, and except for Venomancer, which he has the DPS from Poison Sting, which is, you know, like having the Venom Orb. But I would say Vanguard would be a good thing, on you know, along with
Radiant's top
and
tower
maybe,
is under attack. About time.
Daedalus, you know, something super hard. So, you know, you do tons of damage, you scare them a little, and they run off. You know, it's not always a bad thing. But I'm not sure what else could be the popular items on Spectre. But that's just from my experience of playing. And the Tranquils, I also don't know if those are the best pickups, because with Power Treads you get that, you know, you get that ability to, you know, you get to tread switch, and it just gives you more. Okay, they Open Wounds, Rage, and Crossbow, and Sprout is going to come in, Treants are going to come in, Solar Flare's going to miss, Flaming Spears, and then he's going to ult. And that ult is going to land up. Okay, Crossbow is going to poke him both away. Chopper comes in, and we're going to get a miss with a spear, and more frozen arrows. You can never go wrong. Alright, he's going to go man mode, and man mode is... yeah, ooh, I thought he was going to escape. Man mode didn't work right there. So that was a big turnout. They lost a carry for pretty much the whole Dire team, which is a big deal. You know, you took out the carry, you took out their support, you took out their roamer, jungler, whatever you want to call fucking Nature's Prophet, semi-carry, and they took out, you know, Timbersaw, the, like, tanky guy. You know, tanky, pulley, bursty. All those fun things he does. We're going to get a nice meteor summoned from the solar system itself, because he's a fucking wizard, and wizards can do crazy shit like this. Alright, we're going to see Husker farm up a little bit. We're going to see Snowball do absolutely jack shit to creeps. But what can you do?
The Dire's top tower is doing its best, but it doesn't look
good. Not a bad loss. I mean, it is quite spammable, I would say. Yeah, you mean, you're already at 25-second cooldown. It's been like, what? So it's like a 35-second cooldown. Not a bad thing to spam if you have the option to. And we're gonna have Spectre still top. Pretty behind on that Radiance. I think the other component to Radiance is a... Oh no. Okay, that's the pickup. Okay, because I forget. Sacred Relic is about 3,800, and the you call the things recipes. The recipe is about 1,300, or if not exact. So yeah, that's a good pickup. I don't know. I would say 20 minutes. You're just about to hit the mid game with a Radiance. Not bad, but the Midas is what was. If it wasn't for the Midas, it'd probably be a longer, more like a 8 minute more. 8 minutes longer, depending on what happens. Farming. Okay, so this is what we see as the double force spirit, which would mean Invoker has got enough Quas and Exort. Exort, I think, is what gives him damage, and Quas is what gives you the multiple instances of the Forged Spirits. But
illusion.
What we're going to see here is we're going to see Nature's Prophet coming in, kind of pushing the wave. We're going to see Lifestealer walk near his tower, just kind of poke at him. I mean, he does have the lifesteal. With a fucking name like that, you better. And let's just see. We've got a lot of. We got
Radiant structures are fortified. Don't waste time hitting them.
And we got these guys just
Radiant's
kind of
top tower has fallen.
Like it's
not so radiant anymore.
And we got a rage infest. I don't know. We got a rage open wounds. Does nothing. He sprawls himself and TP's out. So what we got here is we got Huskar in the jungle, and we got Timber getting Yuled. Getting Yuled and Frost Arrowed, and she's gonna... Oh no, that was an Invoker. Oh yeah, but you can't run. You can't hide. In this case, you can also run and hide if you have Force Staff.
By the gods, the Dire's
Shadow
bottom
Walk.
tower doesn't even have arms to defend itself.
Alright, we're gonna see
What
the
a
bot tower getting
brave
pushed by
tower.
creeps, and we're gonna see 3 in the mid. Let's see what Nature's Prophet... I mean, with Nature's Prophet, I think at this point in the game you should almost, or have already, your Orchid Malevolence, which is probably one of your best item choices on him, because Orchid Malevolence, what it does is it's a, it gives you the, let me just pull it up some, you know, not... It gives you the attack speed, the damage, you know, and it also gives you the mana regen to cast, you know, because he's cast heavy, if you didn't notice, and what it does, though, is when you activate it, it gives you this 5-second silence, which is wonderful for, you know, taking out somebody of importance, or, you know, cast, somebody who's, you know, in cast importance, somebody who's essential to the team, and if you can also use it on somebody who's like a carry, because it gives you that damage, what is the word for it? It gives you the damage buff, which makes them take more, it's amplified, it gives you the damage amp to do more damage to them, which is always a good thing, because you always want to maximize your damage output when you're trying to take somebody out fast, because then you can get them out of the way and, you know, move on. If you're taking tons of time trying to focus down one person, and, you know, the rest of their teams can just, you know, kind of just go, hey man, let's do something about this, and they're going to fuck your shit up. Crappiest explanation still gets what I'm trying to say out.
Dire's middle tower
We're
is
going to see
all
a middle
alone in the
tower
world.
push. We're going to see
Being
bot.
attacked.
What is going on here? Okay, force. I'm going to say I casted just that. So he tried to force staff escape. He did his burst damage. Nature's Prophet, Treant, Sprout, and boom. Wham bam, thank you, man. I would agree with this Invoker not being the best.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think this Invoker could be
Dire has
faster.
fortified
Even,
its structures.
I mean, he also has, I would say, 3 points of Invoke. Okay, so we're going to see Chakram, Open Wounds, Rage, Sun's going to miss. We're going to see his ultimate go off, Poison Nova, gets nuked down like crazy. We're going to see Husker run and turn around. Okay, they found him. Okay, and they're going to take him out. So Dust paid off extremely, and they're going to go for the ace. What am I saying? They're just gonna go for the fucking team white. This ain't League. We're better than that. We're men.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We're watching a game with men. And, I don't care what people's opinions are about League. This is where the money's at, and we just saw some shit go down. Alright, let's take a recap. Let's see what's going on now. Seeing as there's downtime. Now he's got the Aghanim Scepter. What this Aghanim Scepter is going to do, Aghanims is an item that basically gives you 10 points into, you know, gives you 10 strength, 10 energy, 10 intelligence, but it pays off because it gives you an ultimate buff. Oh yeah, and the health and mana, obviously, which is something I
Double
missed.
damage.
But what it does is a lot of characters, or you know, a decent amount of characters in this have an ultimate, or they all have ultimates, but what this does is buffs that ultimate to an extent, and for Invoker this is great because Invoke, he has 10 spells, and he has to invoke them with his ultimate. What this does is it removes the cooldown pretty much to like a 2-second cooldown on his Invoke, and it takes away the mana cost, giving him like all the room to, you know. Okay, we're gonna see a team fight start, we're gonna see Venus Ward, we're gonna see Gale, we're gonna see a Meteor, we're gonna see Smoke. Okay, we're gonna see not Armor Dust, and we're gonna see Ice Wall go down, we're gonna see an Arrow land, Husker goes in, he's got Armlet. He's gonna walk into the Ice Wall, he's gonna take a lot of damage, keeps taking damage. Alright, he's gonna Armlet toggle his ass, and it ain't gonna pay off, but he's also got the Aegis, which is a big deal. But knowing them, they've got the damage and the slows for it. Although he does look like he's making leeway, and I think he's gonna man mode it. Man moding would be the wrong choice, I'm afraid. Okay, we're gonna see a bowling ball go in. Another person drops like a fly. He gets healed, he gets fucked. And he goes home crying to his mom. And the only person to make it out is Mirana. I'm not even gonna call out the abilities that were used that match because... What am I saying? That fight. Because there was just a bucket of rape served gold inserted into their butts. And, taking a look at this ancient apparition, he surprisingly has no chilling touch. I would imagine that being picked up earlier on because chilling touch is a... Basically, it'll slow your attack for a certain amount of instances, but in those instances you're getting a pretty much like a damage buff. It's pretty good. I've seen it picked up in a pro game, like, you know, level 1, if you want to go for something drastic early game as an aggressive move. Okay, we got people in the jungle, and I hear things, and I was wrong about these things, and somebody might be from Russia, but that is another story, another tale for another day. Alright, he's gonna Gale, try to drop these creep waves down, but I mean, I would imagine more penis sports going down. He's gonna move in, and okay, he's gonna get Sprout, he's gonna go in, he's gonna silence him, he's gonna make it 4 staffs out. We're gonna see Husker take up position into on their side of the secret shop. Okay, he's gonna get Invis. Spear's gonna land on the first creep, creep's gonna get Midas. And we see
I sprout anew.
maximum exort on Invoker. Not bad. Lots of damage, but I would say I'm hoping he doesn't get more into Quas. Quas at level 4 is pretty much all you need. Wex would be the next best thing, because Wex is going to really affect your abilities. Like Meteor, it's going to make it travel farther. And then it's going to affect your Alacrity, which is your buff for attack and movement speed for your teammates, which would be a really good thing to invest in right now. I mean, because you have your Lifestealer, and if you give him the Alacrity, which is going to give him however much the buff is, I can't think of it off the top of my head. Alright, we're going to see Spectral, we're going to see Haunt go off. Not sure where it's going to go, miss something, somebody died. Would be Lifestealer, and I have no fucking idea where that happened. We're just going to assume it was amazing. At best, it was one-sided. And I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to see a snowball go in, hit Drow Ranger. Surprisingly, seeing Drow Ranger in a this was high skills pubs. This is the first page. And typically what this is a lot of, you know, skilled players playing the pubs. And Drow is really, I mean, I could imagine something better. She's good, but it's like, just wail at her face, and you're good. It's like, because she's going to lose her marksmanship when you get in within range. I would say they need to increase the range. I mean, 375 is pretty crappy. You have to be, like, in their face, but, I mean, you know, it's Dro. Really easy to kill still. Just, you know, smoke her. Smoke, but, just dust her. Alright, there was another death, and that will be Invoker. What he was doing in the bot lane that far, with no tier 3, is a mystery to me. So I really don't care what happened at bot, but I know the people who should, or who aren't watching, that would Would probably want to. And we're going to see a Naked Greeble Courier, which is a disgrace. That is something you burn, and you get a real courier. It's not actually that hard to get certain couriers, if you are really well at trading. So we're going to see him heal. He's going to probably use the Secret Shot through there. The Nature's Prophet ultimate went off. If you heard that loud whoosh through the trees. Alright, now we're getting to that point where everybody's got maximum skills and it's all about stats and items, big items now. We're going to see a respawn of Roshan in 5 minutes. That could be, you know, depending on how people feel, they might go in or not. Alright, we're going to see a Manta Style. It's a pretty good item. I mean, it's when you activate it, it's like a, you know, removes debuffs, if I'm right. We are almost going to see a spear. That would have been a very nice ghost spear. By ghost, I mean, you know, through the fog of war. Let's see. That was a really bad way to initiate that combo. And we're going to see him go in. They're going to get ice. And he's going to turn around. He's going to go in. We're going to see ultimate. We're going to see Gale go off. We're going to see poison. We're going to see death. We're going to see Han. Alright. We're going to see burst damage. We're going to see flame spears. Oh man, we're going to see a lot of armlet doggles. We're going to see everyone die. And we're going to see the Row Ranger as well die. And that is going to be another complete team wipe. And that is a big deal for the enemy team. Because, I mean, how many times are you going to try to initiate these fights?
The Radiant's bottom tower has seen better days. What are you going to do? Like, fortified. Booyah.
If they make big plays, is what I'm thinking.
The Radiant should really do something about that middle tower.
While they're being wiped, they're making good use of their time, but, you know, if this is what's going to happen, there's only a matter of time was always the weakest tower. Going down the chute.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is normal.
If they are lucky enough, they can turtle this one out, make some big plays. We're going to see a bot tower go, and we're going to see Desto, which is a favorite. It's like a pub favorite for him. I mean, you can do things better, like,
Radiant's bottom
like
tower has fallen.
a lot of high damage, like David.
Radiant's bottom barracks under attack.
Kick him go in. Big mistake. He's going to rage. He's going to arm it. They're going to pull. He's going to chain link. Alright, they're going to go in. Instant burst. Alright, we're going to see Deafening Blast. We're seeing a lot of things. I can't comprehend this. We're gonna see him stand still for the sun of, you know, the sun flare. Alright, go in, slows, and damage, and back. And we're gonna see a TP out. We're gonna see a buyback from Nature's Prophet.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. That's not gonna hold.
Gold. Spectre should... Okay, we see this current gold. They should really spend this. I'm not sure what is next. From what it looks like, we're going to see a Heart. Possibly Heart or Vanguard. Vanguard, really bad choice this late in the game. It's not going to do much. I would like to see a Heart. Heart is a great item. It's just, you're out of combat for so long, it gives you this massive regen. And it also gives you tons of strength, which is tons of health, and by numbers and health by regen. If we look at Huskar, Huskar is, he could go Ghost Scepter, which is what he did, and Ethereal Blade is really popular item on him. Okay, we're going to see a Tornado. We're going to see, I don't even know what the fuck was this. It was just an instant death. And Spectral Dagger was used, and, you know, all this grudge shit on the floor. And, you know, we're going to see these three mid. We're going to see what they're going to do. Probably go for a push. I see blue, which would be the Nature. Okay, he's pushing. Alright, we're going to see some fighting going on. She's going to Shadow Blade out. Spear misses just by a hair. Okay, going to go in. Going to haunt. Alright, Snowball, Pull, Chain, Infest. We're going to see haunt. Okay, and I forget the name of that ability. We're going to see an ult.
Top tower has fallen.
Heal. We're going to see a GG, but this isn't the pro scene, so you got to finish what you started, depending on how painful it is in your ass. And we're going to see a tower go down, melee goes down, and we're going to see a range go down.
Radiant's top barracks died with super creeps. Radiant's top barracks have fallen.
Or mega crepes. Mega crepes, for those who are into desserts. We're going to see a 4-staff pickup. Pretty, not, you know, it's always a good thing. We're going to see Husker get a heart. Big deal. We're gonna see him ult into their spawn. We're gonna see a
Radiant's middle tower has
freaking
fallen.
chakra. We're gonna see Meteor. We're gonna see him die. We're gonna see him walk away like he owns the fucking place. And we're gonna see a Venom spawn, sit in his space, hoping not to
Radiant's
die,
middle barracks have
praying
fallen,
it was
and I
over.
don't mean on hard times.
It
Radiant's
is
middle barracks
prison
have fallen.
showers
The
in their
dire now
base.
have mega creeps.
It is painful, and it is probably his first time.
The Radiant should really do something about that middle tower.
Okay, we're gonna see a
Radiant's
turret
middle
drop.
tower
We're gonna
has
see
fallen.
tier 4, another tier 4 go down, plucking that shit away. We're gonna see him unleash Hell Husker go
Radiant's middle
down.
tower has
It
fallen.
doesn't matter. Their ancient is exposed unless they can pull a TI3 alliance
The
defense
Radiant's
here.
ancient is being hacked to pieces.
Alright, we're gonna see Chakra go in and out. We're gonna see him go in, rage open wounds. We're gonna see Death Spear.
Monster kill.
We're gonna see all the pokes. We're gonna see all the deaths. We're gonna see all the rapes. We're gonna see half an ancient is going down.
Radiant's ancient is under attack. We'll see how radiant they'll be with a dead ancient.
And it is game.
Victory.
Dire has won. Good plays. Pretty shitty casting. 100% heart. And we're gonna see a Dire victory once again. And we're gonna
A
look at the
gift
items
from the
these people get.
night.
Finally, a pleasant surprise.
And we're gonna see somebody get the new crate because crates are always fun. Okay, let's see. We're going to random and definitely not going there. I do not want to know what's going on in Team Korea right now. Although we do have IG. IG was... I don't know how far they've gotten to the tournament this not semester. This ain't college, but... I think they went pretty far. I think they were like 5th or 6th, if I were to guess. I don't know, but... We're gonna, Alright, just taking care of business. So let's see, here's what we're going to do. We're going to randomly select a game. I'm going to click this one because it's in pregame, and pregame's always nice, gives me a chance to work up what I'm about to say. We're going to check out some heroes, give my opinions on them. I'm not the best. I'm probably still one of the shittiest players, but I've been playing it for months, and I assume I know shit, so this is how it's going to work. Yep. And so we're going to get back into the game. If you are watching and it keeps stopping and starting, I only have one screen, so I have to make the best of it, and I got to take care of business. So what we're going to see on the Radiant is we're going to see a Medusa pickup and a Darkseer pickup. That's pretty good. Darkseer's he's really tanky. He's got 5 armor early, level 1 in the game. Most people have, 2 to 1 armor. Well, in this case, you have Space Cow. I didn't know he had 5 armor from the get-go. So far, we have on Dire, we have an Abaddon pickup. Abaddon was the latest character added to the game. He is a pretty damn good support. He hits like a tank with 62 damage at level 1. We're also going to see a Batrider pickup. Batrider also being a really good hero, typically in the mid or the jungle. I'll explain more about him. We're going to get a Puck pick. I'm assuming this Puck pick is going to go mid. Puck, very versatile hero. I would say it was him that won the International 3 for
30
Alliance.
seconds to battle.
We're going to see a Dazzle pickup. Dazzle being probably one of my favorite full supports. Also one of the strongest bot supports in bots game type. If you are one of those people like me who are ass at the game and like to practice at the harder difficulties. Space Cow also being Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker being one of the people bitched about the most in this game due to the fact that he recently got a buff making his bash apply. He has this skill called Greater Bash where he has a chance to bash you and it's a stun for a certain amount of time, giving you also bonus damage. That also now applies to his Charge of Darkness. Charge of Darkness making him charge globally across the map at certain speeds, gets faster, and he when he impacts you, it used to do absolutely shit, but now it applies bash, making him super good. But he is very, he's beatable. You just have to have the timing.
Begins for good.
The rest of the picks we're going to see on the Radiant are a Nature's Prophet. We're going to see a Rubik, and we're going to see an Invoker. Now, I'm not sure what to think about the teams, because I can't just tell you right off the bat. I mean, Rubik, very versatile support, banned. He's one of the most banned. He's really frequently banned in the. He's banned often if you play those game types that ban him. So we're gonna see the lanes now, and I should adjust. Let me see how I pull this up again. I forget the controls. Alright, we're going to go to free camera, because I'm stupid and forgot about that. Alright, so we are going to see a Nature's Prophet in the jungle. We are going to see a Medusa bot against a Puck with a Rubik laning with the Medusa Radiant side. Puck doing the solo hard lane and taking quite a bit of damage, quite a bit of poke. And we are going to see a mid Invoker versus Abaddon. I would say that's a pretty good matchup. Abaddon's got his shield. He's got a Photic shield, which it's essentially damage block, and when it takes a certain amount of damage, it is going to explode, dealing AoE damage. And top lane, we are going to see a Darkseer, usually in the off lane, the easy lane, the solo lane. Radiant top, and great thing about him is he's got this thing called Ion Shell. As you can see, it's this purple shell that he puts on himself, enemies or creeps, enemy creeps, and it does DPS for a certain amount of time, and it's really good for pushing your lane, keeping melee, like he's melee. It's good for keeping him away from getting farm without taking tons of damage. And we are going to see a Dazzle. I am pretty sure he was pulling, if you can see this right here. This is a camp, and if you're in this lane at the top dire side, you can pull the minion waves. Goes this camp. Also, you can do this tactic in this area right here. And this is a technique you can see right here. This is stacking. Stacking is what you do to stack the camps at a specified time.
Invisibility.
And, you know, there's more creeps, more farm, more gold. Great for setting it up for your carry or somebody in the jungle. Setting up for yourself. We are going to see a Aphotic Shield go off, explode, do some AoE. We're going to see a Exort Rush, and we're going to see a Sun Flare, or a Sunstrike, or a Solar Beam, or it's over 9,000. I don't care what you want to call it. It is a beautiful spell. It is the power of the gods in his hands. And we are going to see a Spirit Breaker Dazzle just kind of screwing around. He's sitting in his, sitting back, throw an Ion Shell in there, getting some farm. Hits pretty good, 68 damage, level 3. It's not pretty big melee. We got a 70 damage. Bottle has just been picked up, hopefully. Yeah, you can see the courier going back. Bottle giving him the mana to, you know, use his spells, keep him in lane. They're going to be obviously fighting for rune. He doesn't need a bottle. One of the few characters that does because of Quas. Quas giving him the regen. He just has to be careful with his mana. You know, he can't just spam that shit. And we're going to see something going on. Puck has been... Oh. So Puck was caught by the Nature's Prophet, the Medusa, and the Rubik, but luckily she phased out and she orbed, I would say, this way. And I have clicked something, which would be the ward. And we got some good ward coverage. We got a ward right here to see what's going on in the back. We got a ward right here in the river, checking this spot. And also, if somebody manages to make the mistake of checking room, you can also make a guess that they're going this way. They're going, you know, mid, or they're going to a gank. And we have Dazzle still pulling the wave, sitting in jungle. We have Spirit Breaker still farming, dealing with double Ion Shell. And as you can see, that is a really, really rough thing to deal with. Alright, he's going to go balls deep. They're going to... Oh! First Blood going to top. So he's going to do Poison Sting, or Poison Touch, and he's going to charge in with Charge of Darkness. He's going to... I don't think he got a bash off, but he still did a lot of damage. And he's got level 3 bash, a 114 build from, you know, I watch Purge and stuff, and, you know, I follow his facts, and, you know, yada, yada, yada. I'm a fanboy, but 114 is a good build, because, I mean, honestly, you're getting the charge speed and the stun duration you don't really need, because when you put, it's like 1 for 2, and then, you know, it's like 1 for 4, it's like, I'm not sure what the math is on that, but, I mean, you want to max out your Raider Bash.
I feel sad
There's no reason you shouldn't deal with your Raider Bash. There's just, you should never ignore it. So we have Puck going into the Radiant jungle. Possibly could get caught by the Rubik. We're gonna see. And if we check ward vision, they cannot see due to the fog of war. Yeah, due to the fog of war. If I fix this, yeah, I can't fix that. I was going to say, because I can't really get a good depiction of the darkness fog, or the fog of war. Okay, we're going to see something top. Those X's are getting kind of close. Alright, he's going to poke. Dazzle's going to poke back, trying to keep him out of lane, trying to keep him away from the EXP, away from the farm.
The Radiant should really do something about that.
While Spirit Breaker, you know, catches up, which, I mean, he's already caught up. He's already doing fine in his lane due to that kill they got. First Blood is a big deal. And if I check the kills, it should be Dazzle. Okay, so Dazzle's the one who got the First Blood. That's going to give him good support gold. It's going to, you know, hopefully get him towards that mech, get him towards an urn, get him towards, you know, boost. We're going to see a charge in, a Poison Touch. And we're going to see an ultimate, and we're going to see a death.
Is under attack.
So another strike goes off, pokes from Dazzle, guarantees the kill. And this is another success for Dazzle. Dazzle's getting good gold. I mean, it would be more proficient for Spirit Breaker to get that gold, but he's also still getting the assist gold. But Dazzle, not bad getting the gold either, because he can, you know, he can buy what he needs to buy. And that's up to him what he's buying. He's got sentries, he can D-ward. It's all up to him. Let's see what he gets. He gets a magic wand, he's got wards, he's got a D-ward, you know, the sentry ward. And he's got 2 clarity potions. Always a good thing. It's always good to have clarity. We're going to see a push back from the bot. Puck pretty low using a clarity potion, but we're going to see also Medusa going for, okay, she's doing pretty good. She's got the Mystic Snake. Mystic Snake is something you want to max out early because Mystic Snake is going to do that extra damage. It's going to jump between targets, and it's also, if you hit a target that uses mana, which is usually the ranged reap, we are going to see a death mid. Okay, we had a Abaddon, and we're going to have a Dazzle. Dazzle rotated. They probably, you know, he poison touched. Missed coil, something around that. And, you know, he hits like a tank. It's pretty scary, but, you know, Evoker hits for less still, but still nothing to scoff at. Dire winning pretty good. Okay, we're going to see a pickup, Puck, phase. He's gonna die. That was a very good right click, and we're going to see Nature's Prophet rotate, take a couple turret shots, might summon some Treants, not a bad idea. Keep, you know, push the wave, take that turret out, might, you know, not take it out immediately, but give it a good little push. And we're going to see Invoker back in the mid lane, and he is going for a 1-1-3. See, I like, for me, if you're going Exort, at least get both your other quads, because, I mean, it's Deafening Blast is probably my favorite skill with him. It's a stun, it's a knockback, it's got a width, and it's really good for escaping and saving. Invisibility. I would at least, you know, always have the Wex sitting around. Just always have access to all 10 of your skills in case you need it. We're going to see Mystic Snake. Dazzle get hit. Use Clarity. We're going to see top. Spirit Breaker continuing to farm. He has an Urn of Shadows. And Power Tread's pretty good. He's doing good. His Urn's always a good thing. He gets that kill. He gets that heal. Doesn't have to go back. Alright, we're going to see Bat Rider go top.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
See Dazzle still sitting in the bot lane, and we're going to see a Midas pick up by Nature's Prophet, 8 minutes. 8 and 50. He's, you know, he's almost a minute late. Typically, I think the faster times you want to get is within the 8-minute grasp. But it's not late. It's pretty good. It's on time. I'm going to say it's on time. Alright, we're going to see a Charge of Darkness go in. We're going to see who he's going on. Alright, he's going on the Rubik. They're going to pull him in. His ultimate goes off. He heals, gets that heal off it. Okay, he's going to do his ult. And we're going to see a kill. We're going to see a Rubik, dead support. Kills just keep stacking. And I'm going to take a Cheetos break and reply to this message. And we're going to go back into the game. And, yeah. I am master. So what we're going to see is a Bat Rider. He has Tranquils. Not bad. Good thing for the jungle. You know, you're going to take some damage. You're going to heal up. You're going to have some armor. You're going to have some passive regen, which is the 3 heal. It's going to give you like 4 regen, 75. What the fuck is going on? Oh, he tethered. Tethered and dragged. And he is going to die. He is going to die last second. Really good. Really good timing. Alright, I probably missed something. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower has seen better days.
Okay, both those kills happened in the mid. We're going to see a buyback from Nature's Prophet. Pretty early buyback. Pretty early buyback, not bad. Late game, buybacks are, you know, more of a tactical decision. You don't want to waste that, you want to keep that there. Okay, we're going to see an Abaddon teleport home. You know, he's going home. He's going to change his socks. See a Spirit Breaker. I've not seen this step before. He's going to charge in. Oh, he's going in on Invoker, and we're going to see a Dazzle go in. He thinks he knows what's going on. He's gonna go back. He's like, fuck this, I'm out of here. And they're gonna be like, well, shit. He figured us out. Time to figure out what to do next. Time for the next tactical plays to be brought up upon. Alright, we're gonna see Batrider go in the bot. Radiant jungle. We're gonna see a Medusa just farming. She needs that farm. First-hand experience for me was never good for Medusa. She is so fucking farm heavy. Nothing fun, but when you get there, you're gonna be slapping bitches around like it is your job. Hopefully. We're gonna see, oh, okay, we're gonna see a dark charge. We're gonna see an ultimate. We're gonna see him bash. And we are gonna see him surge. Surge saving the shit out of him.
Tower is doing its best, but it doesn't
he's sticking around. He's sticking around, and Shallow Grave goes off. Batrider gets another kill in the mid. Okay, they're still going. The job is not over, and Invoker goes down, crying home to mama. Nature's Prophet's like, why the fuck am I here? Abaddon's like, bitch, this is my house.
That's not gonna hold.
And they're gonna walk away, free as a bird. We're gonna see a Puck and a Spirit Breaker. I don't know why I was gonna call it Shadow Demon. Happens a lot. They're gonna dick around in top. Probably go for a push. Keep on farming. You know, yada yada. The fun things in life, I guess. We're gonna see a rotate top. Oh no, not even a rotate. We're gonna see Darkseer arrive to the top lane. Almost level 8. Probably going for that vacuum. We're gonna see another TP top.
Bottom tower doesn't even have arms to defend itself.
We're gonna see an Invoker. We're going to see Abaddon bot. We're going to see 3 mid. It's 2 top. 2 at home for the dire side. And a message to check. Returning to the match. As I am famous as shit and must reply to all these constant messages. He's going to say C. For some fucking reason. Oh, we're going to see Batrider go in. He's going to get lifted up. He's still got the Aphotic Shield on him. And we're going to see a dead Rubik.
That's got to hurt.
A sad Rubik. We're going to see a chase. He's going to grease him up. Greasing him up. Level 2 grease. He's going to lasso. He's going to pull him into Abaddon. Abaddon's going to Aphotic Shield him. And he's going to zap him with Mist Coil. Alright. We're going to see a Puck top.
Radiant's middle tower.
We're going to see an Invoker sitting around farming. We're going to see... Oh, Mystic Coil. TP's in. He silences him. Still invis. Still safe. We're going to see a wall. We're going to see a chase. We're going to see maximum movement speed. And he's running like a bitch, but he is alive for now. We're going to see a TP in. Batrider dies to Darkseer. Okay, we're going to see a Solar Flare. We're going to see him run. He's going to pick up the bottle, take some heals.
Has seen better days.
His ultimate's going to go off. Prematurely, not fun, no heal from that. We're going to see Puck, Orb. Illusory Orb. I'm just going to call it Orb. We are going to see a push bot. Dazzle, good push. I mean, it costs mana. If I were him, I wouldn't have gone the power treads maybe the Arcane. Arcane's the extra mana, I wouldn't pass that up on him. More casting, AoE, mana regen for your friends on active, or not regen, but you know, 135 mana. Okay, we're gonna see 2 go mid, we're gonna see a Rubik, and we're gonna see an Invoker pushing the mid lane.
Dire's middle tower is under
They're
attack.
gonna poke the shit out of it like it's your friend on Facebook. And we're going to see Illusory Orb go. Counter push. We're going to see a charge. He is going for some ass. He is bitch slapping Rubik. See you later. They're moving in. The ult lands, the stuns land, the Aphotic Shield keeps them safe. Takes no damage. Dazzle walks off. TPs. Goes to secondary tower. Tries. Looks like it's a defense for the mid tower.
The Radiant's bottom tower has seen better days.
He's going to sit in there. Now they're going in. He is going to steal Charge of Darkness. Not a good steal, I would say. What's he going to do? Charge in and die? That is my guess. And he is probably smacking himself on the face going, why did I do that? We're going to see Aphotic Shield still on. It goes off. We're going to see Batrider patrolling the Dire, controlling the Radiant jungle, but pretty much is owned by Dire right now. They got a ward. Pretty good ward, I would say. It's in the center of their jungle. We're going to see a TP to Nature's Prophet. He's going to be jungling. He's going to take a camp. He's going to push the top. Top's already got no tower. Might as well grab the farm. Why not? Nothing's happening. We're going to see 2 mid. We're going to see Spiritbreaker Puck. We're going to see Darkseer and Invoker kind of standing around, kind of playing it out. We're going to look around. We're going to see Medusa still farming the bot lane, walking off. We're going to see Batrider still, you know, still patrolling the mean streets of Detroit. We're going to see a Darkseer taking camp, Ion Shell himself. Great farming technique. Lots of damage per second, as you can see. We're going to see a Lasso. We're going to see him pull the Invoker. Now that's a lot of utility they lost. Robotic Shield. Medusa gonna do her ultimate. Turn some bitches to stone. Alright, we're going to see Mystic Coil. Snare Medusa. She dies. Not enough. We're going to see Darkseer run. He's going to blink in. He's going to oil him up. 3 stacks.
The Radiant should really
Alright,
do something.
he got freaking Surge. Alright, we're going to see freaking Sprout not work. Shadow Wave. Giving him a little bit of heal. Rubik Laser. We're going to see his ult go off. Getting the heals. Really good. Always good to get your heals off.
Radiant's middle tower has
Shit is still going down. It's TP in. He's going to get Shallow Grave. That's a good thing. Don't run into the meteor, for God's sakes. Batrider died. Don't know how it happened. He fucking died. Still gets charged. Invisible. Doesn't matter. Had sex. Got out of here. Alright.
Thanks.
Urn of Shadows. Good. 2 charges. Use 1. Keeps your teammates alive. Why not? Keep your support alive. Great thing to do. We're see Nature Prophet. Rotate to the jungle. Well, top lane, I should say. And I see a push. They want to make something happen. Puck is like, no you don't, bitch. I know what you're doing. This is why I'm here. See Abaddon walking around. Phase treads, not bad, not bad. Why not? Give more emphasis on your damage. You went mid. Why not? Give yourself something nice. Treat yourself right. Gives them the extra escape. Gives them the extra maneuverability. Gives them the extra damage. Going Heaven's Halberd, maybe? Sanj and Yasha? He has the Sanj. Alright, they're going to Lasso Invoker. We're going to keep him in place. Robotic Shield goes on Batrider, and they're going to kill him, and Firefly goes off still. He's going to Firefly him, dying, dead. Now he's caught. He's in a rough spot. He's like, what do I do? Go for the Nature's Prophet? Alright, Medusa's coming after me. Should run. Really low now. Uses his magic wand. 4 staffs up in 5. Can he do it? He blinks out. He is safe. Now they need to find him. And they have found that ass.
Under attack. That's not gonna hold.
But he is gonna Firefly out just in time. Pretty much riding the outside of the map. That is what Firefly is good for. Why not? Oh no.
The Radiant
Keep
should
running.
Really do something about that middle tower.
You are a star. Gets freaking Dream Coil. Nature's Prophet says, sayonara, sucker. You're fucked. Alright, we saw him. Okay. Sprout traps him. Doesn't matter, has orb. They still get the kill. They also, they get the Darkseer. They get the Nature's Prophet. Big deal. No freaking, no backdoor potential. Those were 2 big backdoors. They lost. Alright, bots getting creep damage, but Abaddon's there to save the day. We have a Rubik rotating top.
Oh, that's not good for the Radiant.
Not much he can do. He can steal, and he steals Nether Strike. That's a big deal. Nether Strike steals the ultimate.
Is under attack.
If he plays his cards right, if his teammates are there, that could be a good use. Top gets taken by the Dire. He charges out of there. He's like, I'm the fuck out of here. Who is this? It is Invoker. Invoker's like, shit. And he did exactly what he needed to do. Perfect. You see a freaking, you see a Spirit Breaker coming out of you. What do? You ready up your disable. You ready up your stun. What does he do? He gets Deafening Strike, stuns him. All right, Firefly goes off. Blinks in. Lassos the Rubik. No love for Rubik. Rubik is gonna definitely die, probably. Yes, bumps into Nature's Prophet, but that's not what we're going on here. We have Abaddon going balls deep. He doesn't care. He's still got his extra life up. Does tons of damage. And oh, well, that's Medusa. She's got her shield up. Alright, Invoker dies. Shield goes off. AoE damage. You see the Nature's Prophet. Dazzle's Poison Touch. Touched by an angel, and he is stunned. Andy is going to charge in and tap out at the last second. We're going to see an Illusory Orb and a Dream Coil. Snare 2 people. We're going to see Snake Mystic. I saw a lot of shit go on. We're going to still see Firefly go off. We're going to see an explosion. The Molotov goes off. Rubik goes down. Nature's Prophet watches. He's just like, fuck. What am I going to do? I'm going to leave. That's what Batrider says. And you are going to sit there and deal with the rest of your life knowing you can do
Radiant's
nothing.
middle tower is under attack. That's not
We're going to see an Abaddon walk, Emphatic Shield. We're going to see Dazzle. Doesn't matter. That heal was good. He's going to be trapped by Sprout, and he's going to Shallow Grave. Could have waited. Could have waited. Abaddon keeping him back. He's like, I don't give a shit. I'm Abaddon.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Almost gets hit by that. We're going to see a freaking Charge of Darkness. We're going to see Spirit Breaker take him out. Nature's Prophet goes down. Does nothing. Batrider picks up a Yule Scepter. Decent item. Good mana regen. Good utility. Dazzle. No mana. Decent health. Going back. What am I going to do? We are finished here. Spirit Breaker walking off. We got a Illusion Rune in the top rune spot. Wouldn't matter, but it's good vision. You can send your illusions. Let's go do stuff. Scout out the area. Who's going to pick it up? I don't know. That's just a guess. And in downtime, I'm going to check stuff. Returning to the match, we're going to see what I'm missing out on, and it's nothing. We're going to see 4 in the mid, mostly. 2, well, I'm going to consider this area the mid, but the jungle, if you want to be technical. Darkseer jungling. We're going to see a Rubik get pulled, Fireflied, lassoed, silenced. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, now we see Medusa and Darkseer running. He's going to surge. Oh, he's going to get Yuled. And I'm getting some serious delay in sound. I don't know what's going on anymore. Let's see. Let's see. Let me check my stream. Something is happening to my stream. I will refresh it. It will be back up in 2 seconds flat.